What's up? I'm Steve Green. You're watching Tough Talk. Today we're talking about school shootings, man. Ugh. Oh, God. All right, as you guys all know, there was this kid. I'm not going to say his fucking name because he's an asshole. All right? And I think a lot of times when a lot of these shootings happen, we like to put the killer's name out there. Like, how many of us know the names of the Columbine shooters and we'll never forget them for the rest of our lives? Me, man. I've heard a lot of shit since this happened. A male-dominated society is what contributed to his taking a gun and firing it at many people and even stabbing two people. You can point at statistics like almost all of the shooters have been men. Also, most of the shooters have been taking psychotropic drugs. Most of the shooters have weird looking faces. They all look a little misshapen and weird, don't they? Doesn't every single one of these killers look like they're a little bit inbred or something's kind of weird about them? I could conjecture all day certain things using certain facts to convince you men in general are not angry, violent people. But that's our rap. We get a bad freaking rap because a couple of idiots decide to do that. Just like Muslims get a bad rap when a couple of them decide to blow up a building. It's so simple to look at men and be like, it's your fault. It's the same oversimplification that we get when we hear that violent video games somehow contribute to these guys killing people. Well, if he hadn't have played Call of Duty, he probably would have never picked up a gun and shot a bunch of people. How absurd is that? Do you know how many millions of people play Call of Duty who never even think of shooting up their school? Probably more than there should be because, God, that game sucks. But it really sucks, guys. It's the same game every year, Jesus. But maybe you enjoy Call of Duty. Sure, man, enjoy it. But if you want to play a really violent video game, Soldier of Fortune was the shit, dude. You could blow a dude's head off and his head would no longer be there. And then you could walk up to the head and kick it down the stairs and shit. And you just see the head fucking going down the stairs. Now look, do I think that's funny? Yes. Am I one of many millions of people who play Grand Theft Auto and wade into a crowd of people? What I'd like to do, actually, my move in Grand Theft Auto, I turn the radio station to the opera channel. I get one of those fish market trucks and I just slowly drive on the curb as people flip up my windshield. And I'm literally laughing until I cry. We already have in our society the need to be famous. Everyone's like, I want to be known. I want people to know my pain. And it's the same kind of shit that this killer did. It's everyone else's fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Everywhere you look in his little manifesto, it's someone else's fault that he feels the way that he feels and not his own. It's never his own fault. And all of you people who want to blame the culture are taking the onus off of him. It's not his fault for killing people. It's not the Columbine shooters' fault for killing people. They were raised in such a horrible society. We raise kids to be this way. And that's what these people who are so simple-minded, the same exact people who think that picking up a controller and playing a round of Call of Duty or playing Grand Theft Auto and banging hookers means that you want to do all the banging hookers and then killing them for their cash because that's what you do. Honestly, if you play Grand Theft Auto any other way, you're a fucking idiot. Why are you missing out on all that money? You banged a hooker and you gave her money and now you're not going to kill her to get your money back? I don't understand. Now see, go ahead and jump on that. Oh, Steve, you're such a fucking sexist, misogynist bullshit, whatever. You wish I was that. Because what I'm saying to you is different than what you want me to say. You want me to say, this kid is part of a male-dominated society, in a society where we pay men more than women. By the way, that men getting more money than women thing is bullshit too. If you ever actually look into it, I dare you to actually look into, do men really make more than women? It's not true. It hasn't been true for years now. But every fucking couple of years we hear this trotted out again by people who need to believe that it's true because they want to victimize themselves, okay? I can't do it because society is constructed in a way that is unfair to me because of the way that I was born. That's what a lot of people love to think. A lot of people who are failures love to think that it's society's fault. That's why I failed. It wasn't me, it was them. I have no responsibility. And that's what you people are doing, you people who are enabling people like the of our world to take out guns and shoot people, because there's this great well of understanding that comes with this. we need to understand the why and how can we as a society prevent this from happening again. If you want to believe that video games have made the world more violent, how violent was the world before video games? People used to openly rape and kill people, like in villages, man. Fucking going back thousands of years. Now that we have a civil society, we have made it so that rape is one of the worst crimes other than killing a person that you can ever commit. As a society, we believe that. I was raised to believe that rape is one of the worst things you could ever do to another person. And I watched G.I. Joes when I was a kid. I watched fucking Ninja Turtles. I watched the Power Rangers. That shit was dope. I literally own 1.5 feet of Steven Seagal movies. I'm just such a misogynistic fuck if you were to look at my DVD collection. And yet, I'm one of the biggest pussies you have ever seen in your life. I made a video a year ago of me crying because I got broken up with. Okay? I'm a little bitch. Okay? I'm a crying little bitch boy who got sad when his girlfriend dumped him. Okay? I am no different than a lot of men out there who love and respect women. Holy fuck. Like, I just don't think they should be able to vote. And this has been tough.